Our next presenter is Mr. Paul Victor Patinadan, Nanyang Technological University, for breaking the wall of undignified dying in Asian palliative care.
I'm not going to lie, I am pretty nervous, so I'm just going to imagine that all of you are my introduction to psychology class students. Okay, let me start with a quote from a patient that I used to work with. So Mr. A has since passed away from complications due to lung cancer, and this is what he had to say. Right now at this downfall, I believe that I have failed her regarding his wife. I have not played a part as a parent, as a husband, or as a family leader. Now at this moment, I'm downhill. I'm facing stage 4 cancer. Stage 4, which means that I have already ordered my coffin. Now what Mr. A is going through is a profound existential crisis known as anti-story grief. That is the feeling of the pain of loss before it actually occurs. And it is really, really sad because stories like Mr. A remain the rule rather than the exception, even though the World Health Organization considers effective palliative care to not just deal with pain, but the treatment of other psychosocial spiritual disorders as well. And so Mr. A has passed away feeling a substantial amount of, a substantial lack of dignity as well as a lower quality of life. And so what is it that we can do as researchers, especially social science researchers? The first thing is to really understand and consolidate all the good work that is out there. So end-of-life research comprises of things from from the medical field, from the psychological field, from social work as well as from nursing. And so through rigorous research methodologies such as systematic reviews and meta-analyses, we hope to really start to understand and consolidate the good work that people have done before. And using all of this, we can then intervene and facilitate in the best way possible. So this is the creation of empirically sound research, empirically based research facilitations. So my principal investigator, Professor Andy Ho Hao Yen, from the School of Social Sciences at NTU, has recently developed something known as the family dignity intervention. So this is really using narrative as well as reminiscence therapies to help patients and families really start to build legacies, construct meaning, and to open channels of communication at this late stage of their life. And finally, from all these wonderful stories that we have collected from patients at the end of life, I hope to really educate and allow trainee doctors, nurses, as well as medical social workers to experience the lives of these patients through an applied dramatic technique known as the forum theater method, which places them as audience participants. So I hope to use this kind of methodology to help them increase their sense of empathy as well as reorganize what they know about palliation and palliative health. Yes. As death comes to us all, I feel is our compassionate duty, honor, and privilege to really break this wall of undignified death in the Asian palliative care context.
Thank you, Mr. Paul.